Hello guys, so today we'll be going to see about the subject called as CMOS VLSI. So in this tutorial we'll be going to see what is CMOS, we'll implement CMOS inverter, CMOS NAND gate, CMOS NOR gate, and at last we'll be going to implementing Boolean expression which is given. So first basically what is CMOS? CMOS is abbreviated as complementary metal oxide semiconductor, in front of which we will attach FET, which is known as field effect transistor. So this is basically a CMOS FET. We already know the working of MOSFET, right? So I'll explain in brief how the MOSFET will work. What's the meaning of C? C means complementary, right? The output of a transistor will be complementary. The complement we will see in next. So the transistor, basically a working of transistor is, so we will have a transistor like this. We have three inputs which is known as gate, source and drain. So we will be having a fourth terminal called as substrate. In theory classes we won't be considering this fourth terminal known as substrate. So the working of transistor is when a sufficient gate voltage is applied, the input which is given at S will be found at drain. So basically this works as a switch. So this is my source terminal, this is my drain terminal, and here I will have my gate terminal. When the gate voltage is sufficient, this switch is closed. When gate voltage is not sufficient, this is open. A MOSFET or a transistor acts as simple as a switch. So we won't be going in detail about CMOS, which will take us into another domain. So what's the related part we'll be studying in this subject, I'll be teaching you. So now we'll be implementing CMOS inverter. So these topics, another topic will be considered, which is known as switch logic. Parallelly, I'll be implementing these gates and I'll be explaining how this works in the switch logic. Okay, let us implement a CMOS inverter. So before implementing CMOS inverter, we have two things known as PMOSes and NMOSes. So with the help of these, we'll implement a CMOS VLSI circuit. Okay, fine. So PMOS is known as P-channeled MOS FET and NMOS is known as N-channeled MOS FET. So symbol for PMOS is, this is source, this is drain, and here we'll be having a bubble. So NMOS symbol will be same as that of PMOS without a bubble. We'll be having source, drain and a gate terminal. So with this PMOS and NMOS, we'll be going to implement a CMOS VLSI circuit. So let's see how a CMOS inverter is implemented. Fine. So first point is PMOSes will be on when at logic 0. These are basic conditions of PMOSes and NMOS. Without this, we won't be able to implement CMOS inverter or any VLSI circuit. PMOS will be off at logic 1. Okay. Same exact reverse procedure for NMOSes. So NMOS will be on at logic 1 and this will be off at logic 0. These are the basic conditions we have to remember for implementation of switch logic that we have seen. Fine. So when we are designing a VLSI circuit, PMOSes will be near to VDD or voltage. So NMOS will be near to ground, that is zero potential. So this VDD will in general we'll say that PMOSs are implemented above the at the upper part of the circuit, and NMOS will be implemented at below the circuit. So if VDD is below, then PMOSs will be below. If ground is above, then NMOSs will be above. These are interchanged. So for CMOS inverter, we have Boolean expression known as Y is equal to X bar. So where X is equal to, so X is the input and Y is the output. In normal NOT gate, we will be having expression known as Y is equal to X, because in here we will be having X bar, because C stands for complementary. Always the CMOS inverter or CMOS transistor will give a complementary output. So fine, we according to this Boolean expression, we will implement the circuit. So we have Y is equal to X bar. We have a single input and one output, right? So we have single input, so a single transistor is taken, a single PMOS is taken, single PMOS and a single NMOS, which are in series. So this is PMOS because there is a bubble before it, and this is NMOS because there is a no bubble. So this is my ground terminal GND, and this is my VDD potential or VDD terminal. Fine. The gate terminals of both the transistors are shorted and taken as a single input known as X, and output is always taken between NMOSs and PMOSs, which is Y. So Y is equal to X bar. So this Y is equal to X bar we'll see using the switch logic of CMOS inverter. So we'll see Y is equal to X bar Boolean expression in terms of switch logic. This is switch logic. Fine. How many possibilities we have? So we have only one input, so the truth table will be X and Y. Okay, fine. When X is equal to 0, Y will be 1. When X is equal to 1, Y will be 0. So this is my truth table, right? So we'll see this truth table and we'll verify this truth table using the switch logic circuit. In switch logic, we will consider each transistor, whether it is NMOS or PMOS, as a switch. So let me draw. So this PMOS is considered as one switch, which is initially open. Okay, this NMOS is considered as another switch, which is initially open. So which is initially open, and this part is grounded, and this is my VDD. So we have gates for these two transistors, which is shorted, and the input is X and the output is taken here. So this is Y. Okay. Let's see what will happen at logic when the applied input is logic 0 and the applied input is logic 1. Okay, fine. First case, when X is equal to 0. So as I have said before, PMOSs will be short circuited when X is equal to 0 or input is 0 or gate is 0. So NMOSs will remain open at logic 0 or when gate is equal to 0. So fine, at logic when X is equal to 0, PMOSs will be short circuited, right? So this will be shorted as the input is 0, and for NMOS also input is 0, but NMOS will be remaining off when the logic is 0. Fine. So here we'll be seeing a path is established between VDD and the output Y. So fine. What will be the value of Y? Y is equal to VDD, where VDD we will be considering as logic 1. VDD might be any value or any voltage which is considered as logic 1, except 0, because 0 is taken as logic 0. Fine. Y is equal to VDD. So what we have got, when the input is X, we have got we have established the path between VDD and Y, which is Y is equal to VDD, and which represents logic 1. So this truth table is verified. So at logic 1 we will verify. So case 2. So this is case 2. We'll see when X is equal to 1. when x is equal to 1. So we have seen that p MOSFETs will be off when x is equal to 1 and n MOSFETs will be on when x is equal to 1, right? So when the input is 1, when x is equal to 1, we have open circuit at PMOS, that is it is not short circuited because of PMOS. So this NMOS will get short circuited or a closed switch at logic 1. So we will be seeing a path is established between Y and the ground terminal. So this is my ground terminal. So we will be seeing a path is established between a Y and ground terminal, and this path is open and this path is completed. So what will be my Y? Y is equal to 0 as ground is at 0 potential. So when x is equal to 1, we will be having Y is equal to 0. Hence this part of the truth table is verified. So we will be having expression known as Y is equal to A into B whole bar for NAND gate. So fine. From according to the basics, we know that for AND gate the PMOSs will be in parallel and NMOS will be in series, right? So upper part of the circuit consisting of PMOS is known as pull-up circuit, and the lower part of the circuit consisting of NMOS will be known as pull-down circuit. They can be interchanged when the VDD and ground terminals are interchanged. So fine, we'll implement. So I have now my VDD terminal. So I'll be implementing PMOSs. So how many PMOS are required? Because I have two inputs, so there will be two PMOSs and two NMOSs. Fine. So I'll be having two PMOSs which are in parallel due to AND operation. So these are represented with a bubble. So fine. This is my A input, this is my B input, and NMOSs will be in series. This is my ground terminal. So this is B. So sorry, this is A and this is B. So this part is known as pull-up circuit and this part is known as pull-down circuit, and this is known as so from here we will be taking output Y is equal to A into B whole bar. Right. For this we will be implementing a switch logic to verify the truth table. So what we have truth table? So A, B and Y. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1. These are my possible combinations. So fine. 0, 0 is 0 in AND. So in NAND we will be having as 1. So 0, 1 is 1. 0, 1 is 0 in AND. In NAND it is 1. So like this 1 and 0. This is my truth table of NAND. So we'll be verifying this. We'll be verifying this using a switch logic. Fine. In switch logic, every transistor is considered as a switch, right? So I'll replace every transistor with the help of a switch. So this is my ground terminal. I have switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, switch 4. Corresponding inputs A. So this is B. This is A and this is B, and here my output will be taken, that is pi. So pi. For all possible combination we'll trace the circuit. So this is my VDD terminal and this is my ground terminal. So fine. What's the first combination? 0, 0. So my A is 0, B is 0. So for when PMOSs will be on at logic 0, right? So these are closed switches and NMOSs will turn on at logic 1. Now, but now we are having logic 0. So this will be open. So now see this. We have a path established between VDD and B, and we have another path established between VDD and output Y. So Y will be Y is equal to VDD, which is at logic 1. We'll consider VDD as logic 1. So first truth table is verified. So we'll see second 0 and 1. Fine. 0 and these. Okay. 0. PMOSs will be on when 0, right? So A will be short circuited and B input is 1. So it will be on. This is open circuited. So when we come to NMOS, at A is equal to 0, A will be off and B is short circuited. In spite of short circuiting, we have open circuit here, so there is no connection between these, but we have a connection through A. As B is open, we have a connection through A. So VDD passing through A, and which is at Y. So Y is equal to VDD, that's logic 1. So this also verified. So 1 0, it is exactly opposite. So B will A will be on, sorry, A will be off, B will be on, B will be on due to logic 0, and PMOS works at logic 0. So fine. So this is closed as A is 1 and NMOS is closed at logic 1, and B will be open circuited as B is 0 and NMOS won't work at logic 0. So fine. So now we have a path established between VDD through B to Y. So output will be Y is equal to VDD and 0. So we don't have a path established here. In spite of having A short circuited, we have open circuit at B. So this path is incomplete, and VDD is equal to Y is equal to VDD, that is equal to 1. So this part of the truth table is also verified. So at last 1 1. So both PMOSes will be open circuit because PMOS only work at 0, right? So both NMOSes will be short circuited because of 1. So here we at last will be having a path established between ground and Y, and there is no path because these both are open circuited. Fine. We have path established. So Y is equal to ground, that is equal to 0. So last part of the truth table is also verified. So like this, a CMOS NAND gate works. So we have seen CMOS NAND gate implementation. So now further we will move to CMOS NOR gate implementation. It is same as NAND gate, just the operations will change a little bit. So fine. What is the Boolean expression? Y is equal to A plus B whole bar. Fine. According to this, we will implement a circuit. I have my VDD. So at OR operation, from basics, we know that PMOSes will be in series and NMOSes will be in parallel. So fine. I'll take two PMOSes because I have two inputs. This is my PMOS number 1, which has input A, PMOS number 2, which has input B, and NMOSes will be in parallel. Right? This is my parallel NMOS, and this is my ground terminal. So fine. I have input A, I have input B. So due to OR operation, PMOSes will be in series and NMOSes will be in parallel. This is my CMOS design or CMOS implementation circuit for NOR gate. So output will be taken here, which is Y is equal to A plus B whole bar. For truth table for this is A, B. We have two inputs. Output will be Y. So our possible combinations are 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, and 1 1. So what's the output? 0 0. The output will be 0 for OR gate, but we'll be having 1 for NOR gate. So 0 1 will be having output as 1, but for NOR gate we'll be having 0. So like this, we'll be having a truth table for NOR gate. So this is truth table. We'll verify this truth table using a switch logic as we have implemented for NAND gate. Fine, we'll verify this now. So every transistor is treated as a switch, right? I have my VDD line here. So this will be my first transistor. It is replaced with the switch, right? I have one switch, second transistor, second switch, and two transistors are in parallel. I'll consider both as switches. So this is my ground terminal. Fine. This is my switch for A input. This is my switch. Sorry. This is my switch for P input. This is my switch for A input, and this is my switch for P. This is my ground terminal. Fine. For these input combinations, we'll trace the circuit. Fine. For 0 0 combination, PMOSes will work at 0, right? So this is short circuited. This is short circuited, and NMOS will work only at 1. So now we have 0 0. So this will be open circuited. So this is my input Y. So output Y. So this is short. This is short. So what we have a path between VDD and Y. Direct connection both because both the transistors are shorted. So what will appear at Y is equal to VDD, which is treated as logic 1. So first part of the truth table is verified, that is 1. Fine. We'll go to next. These are open. I'll open these transistors. Open this transistor. Sorry. Okay. 0 1. So 0, as PMOS works at 0. This is shorted. This is 1. This will be open circuited. A is 0. So this is open circuited, and B is 1. B is 1, so NMOS will be short circuited. Fine. So there is no path between VDD and Y as this circuit is open. This transistor is open. We have a path between ground and Y directly because our B transistor is shorted here. So Y is equal to ground or at logic 0. So second part of the truth table is also verified. Fine. We'll go to next combination. We'll go to next combination, which is 1 0. So PMOS will work at 0, right? So this is 1. So this is open circuit. B is 0, so this is short circuited. A is 1, so this is close short circuited, and B is 0, so this is open circuited. So because of open circuit of A, in spite of close or open of B, we don't have a path between Y and VDD because of this open circuit. Fine. We have a path from A, ground, path Y. So through A, we have a connection between Y and ground. So Y will be at logic 0. So Y is at logic 0 of third combination. Fine. We'll trace the last path, which is for the combination 1 1 1 and 1. So fine. 1 1. Transistors of PMOSes won't work at logic 1. So these are open circuited, and at 1 1 both NMOSes are short. So there is no path between VDD and Y. So this path is not considered, and due to short circuit of A and B, there is a path established between Y and ground, and Y is at ground. That is, we will consider it as logic 0. So fourth combination is also verified. Like this, a truth table is verified using a switch logic concept. So fifth, we will be seeing a Boolean expression. So a Boolean expression will be given and asked to implement a CMOS VLSI circuit. So fine, let us consider Y is equal to AB, so A dot B plus C dot D, and this complement. Fine, let's implement this. So we have AND operation here and totally OR operation here. So I will take this part first and this part as second. So fine, we have AND operation. So this is my VDD line. Fine. We have AND operation, so PMOSes will be in parallel, right? So input are 2, so I take 2 PMOSes which are in parallel. So fine, this is my A, this is my B. Okay, this is parallel, but this is OR with C and D, so this will come in series. As OR operation, PMOSes will be in series in OR operation. So fine, have a series connection here. So internally C and D are ANDed, so we will be having PMOSes in parallel, right? So we will be having C transistor and D transistor in parallel. C D. C A and B, the A B are ANDed, so we have parallel. C D are ANDed, so we have parallel, but both are ORed, so we have these both circuits in series. This complement is complement of this circuit will be my NMOS circuitry. So these two are in series. So these two are in parallel. So in NMOSes, this two will be in series. Fine. This is my first transistor, and this is my second transistor. So this is A, this is B. Because they are parallel, in NMOS they will become in series. So fine. These two are parallel. These two should be in series. This is series. This is C, this is D, and these are grounded. So we'll take a common terminal to show in parallel connection. So see, AB and CD are in series, but AB and CD are in parallel. It is complemented. So this is the circuit for given Boolean expression.